Hey guys, welcome back to the channel at Osiris and Phoebe. Before starting off today's video, a shout out to SH Hybrid for commenting first in our previous video. And from today onwards, whosoever at the first place is commenting first on our video will be getting a shout out on the next video. I think it's a thing, it's a good thing, right? We are, by this we can interact more and you might feel good, or you might feel that why is this guy pissing me off on YouTube by just broadcasting my name on his video. If you feel so, I can't do anything because I love to do it and I'll do it. And yeah, if you guys are not in our Discord server, do come there because we'll have a lot of talk and you might enjoy there as well. We do talk about everything over there, from the smallest thing to MCU, DCU, whatever you want. Just come there, you'll have a lot of fun. So today's video is all about what happens when you take a character from level 60 to level 70. Not just the potential process, because I have discussed that earlier. Today I'll be telling you about the nerfing system that is going on in the game right now. At first, when one of the mates in the Discord server told me about it, I thought that this might be a visual bug. Then the for Magic from Dream told me that no, this is not the visual bug, this is how things are currently working in the game. So thanks to For Magic, I now know what is happening over here, and I think this is that everyone should know before taking a character from level 60 to level 70, what are the consequences and what will happen to your character. So if you're not new to the game, even if you're new to the game, you will see that you might face issue clearing the story chapter 13 and 12 here, because the villains over here are at a higher level than your toons. For example, my ancient one will deal damage equal to nothing when he faces enchantress or the minions over here, because they are at level 62 and my ancient one is at level 60. So the type disadvantage, not the type, the level disadvantage is over here. So ancient one will dodge a lot of attack to enchantress, where enchantress won't dodge any of her attack to ancient one because of the level advantage. So if I take a character who is at level 70, all gear is at 25, that character might assure me one shot kill on enchantress. For example, Thor with all gear at 25 and at level 70, he is having an insane damage output, and along with that he is having a level advantage over enchantress. He is at 70, enchantress is at 62, so he will not dodge his attacks on enchantress, whereas enchantress might dodge a few attacks on him. So that's the benefit when you take a character from level 60 to level 70. And then when you take a character to level 70, you are eligible to rank the character's gear at to level 25 as well. For example, in my Iron Man, the first gear is at 25, rest are at 20. I need to invest more on him. And when I took the first gear at 25, from the attack value bumped by 2k or more. It was, I think, 20k before it. I recently changed my card, so after the card change it was 20k, and when I ranked his gear up, it was 22k. So that's a good bump, and you can now get more stat bonus from it. But when you take a character from level 60 to level 70, you are nerfing the value that you got from the Urus. So here we go. When you're having a level, oh, not level, we don't have level in Urus. So if you're having a legendary skill cooldown Uru, and when you amplify it at level 60, you will have a 2.155% of skill cooldown from that single Uru. But at level 70, the same mythic Uru will give you 1.895% of skill cooldown. So you can see there is a bit of nerfing done by Netmarble on the damage value or the stats that you're getting from the Urus, just to compensate the new values that you're getting from the new gears. So if you're not investing on the gears, you are definitely losing a bit of damage, the stats from your Urus, because of this system. Without the amplification at level 60, I was getting about 0.9% of skill cooldown. At level 70, without the amplification, it is 0.8. So this happens to all the Uru, whether 1 star or 6 star. The same happens with the Ignore Defense Uru. From 0.9 it is reduced to 0.8, and after amplification from 0.2, oh not 0.2, 2.155, it is reduced to 1.895. So there is not a lot of loss, but if you have, I think, 2 or even at 2 Urus, Ignore Defense Uru at each slot, you will see there might be a significant difference. So My advice would be, if you're taking a character from level 60 to level 70, you should know this fact and you should invest on his gear to, max out the stats and not to lose any damage. And better if you try to, enhance the potential of the character who have their tier 3 right now, because the material that you need for the tier 3 is really expensive. I mean, the packs are really expensive and the drop rates are really low as well. For the last two materials, that is the Dimension Dust and the Titan component pack, the drop rates are really good, but for the Cosmic Cube fragments, it is a lot less. The drop rates are really annoying and I hate it. And for the Titan Record for combat speed or the blast, it is more annoying because the drop rates are even less than the Cosmic Cube fragments. So try to get those characters who have their tier 3 right now, so that you're investing on a right character. And my first preference would be Captain America, because his tier 3 skill, the 6 skill, is really amazing. Charging up skill, then you just leave the skill to get that insane damage, and while charging up, if you proc, you get an insane damage as well. So try to get the characters who are having their 6 skill, that is a tier 3 skill, like Iron Man, Captain America and Spider-Man. Then move on to the rest character like Thor and the other stuff. But again, if you don't want to get their tier 3 skills, you just want to get level 70, then gears at 25, Thor is a good option as well, because at all gears at 25, at level 70, he deals an insane amount of damage, really better than Odin. So you can work accordingly. But yeah, if you take a character from level 60 to 70, do work on his gears as well, because now you're getting a nerfing on the stats from the Urus. So that was all about today's video. If you guys like it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and do let me know what you think about the nerfing system that is going on with the Uru right now in the game. Have a nice day, guys.